Okay, so this is going to be a reading for my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at the next 72 hours, so March 4th until the 7th, and we're going to see how things play out for you during this time frame. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you are new here, make sure you do subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss my readings. And if you would like a personal, check out the description box or the comment section for my website. Aquarius from March 4th through the 7th. So the overall theme is the Ace of Wands. Money, we do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Love, we do have the Seven of Swords. Advice from your spirit guides, I have the Knight of Cups. The challenge is the Devil, and then the outcome is the Lovers in reverse. Aquarius, March 4th through the 7th. Okay, we have the Whale. And we have choose a new direction. So let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes. We're going to cover these two cards at the end, and we're also going to ask a question, or you're going to ask a question from wherever you're at, and we're going to see what answer the decision maker has for you guys. So let's get into it. So the first card I want to discuss is the Ace of Wands, representing that theme. And with the Ace of Wands being the theme, this is you getting your mojo back as a whole. This is you getting your power back, getting your mojo back. This is you feeling motivated, ready to go. For some of you as well, you may be getting laid during this time frame, okay? But with the Ace of Wands, this is a really awesome card in terms of you having a fresh perspective, a new way of going about things. You may be feeling inspired by something specifically, or this is you just having like this passion to finally get certain things done here, or like I said, the energy to go ahead and get certain things done that you may have been procrastinating on for a while now. Also, the Ace of Wands is the energy of chemistry being sparked between two individuals. So there also may be like chemistry between you and another person that may be prevalent during this time frame. Now, when it comes to what I see for your finances, I do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So financially, you could be feeling as if you're not as stable as you would like to be, or financially you could be feeling as if like you're lacking something. Some of you may be having like this huge shopping addiction thing going on, where like you're spending money on things that may not be as important, or you may be realizing that that's what you may be doing. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, like I said, this is just you feeling as if you're not in the space of stability where you would like to be. Now, when it comes to what I see for your love life, we do have the Seven of Swords. So this is either you guys dealing with a partner who may be a little deceptive and you know about this, and this is just an obstacle you've been trying to overcome for a while now. For some of you, you could have decided, hey, I'm just going to do my own thing because I'm tired of this person acting this way, and you could be, being a little deceptive, or, doing your own thing, okay? But this looks like an existing problem here. For others of you, this is like avoidance. So you could be dealing with somebody in love who may be like avoiding you sometimes, or you may be avoiding someone, specifically yourself. But this is usually the energy of somebody being like deceptive or sneaky. You may have to call somebody out on that. Or there's like this weird avoidance thing that's going on if you guys are not talking right now, where you guys are just being stubborn and not speaking to each other. Now, the advice, I do have the Knight of Cups. So this is making sure that you're not letting your emotions sway your movements. If you are feeling emotionally upset one day, don't let that energy of you being emotionally upset make you, cut this person off because you're upset that day. Make sure that you guys are also not entertaining anybody who is acting like the Knight of Cups, where they're saying a whole bunch of sweet nothings, but when it comes to following through with real action, that's where they may be lacking. Now, when it comes to the challenge, I do have the Devil card. So the challenge may be that you guys may be attached to somebody who is toxic as hell. The challenge may be also that some of you just may have a mind frame in which you guys need to be more positive and not assuming like the worst case scenario. Also, with the Devil card, this is just being tied to certain like behaviors that may be detrimental that you guys need to nip in the bud. Now, when it comes to the outcome, I do have the Lovers in reverse. So this is you either shutting down a Gemini specifically, or some of you may be getting out of like relationships. There's also a final decision that will be reached towards the ending of this time frame. This final decision may be that, look, you're just not going to deal with a fire sign specifically because that situation may be just disastrous. Or a player. It doesn't even have to be a fire sign. It just could be a player that you don't want to have to put up with. But okay, so the next thing I want to cover is the Whale card. So let's go ahead and talk about that. Hold on. Read this to you guys. Okay. So the Whale. So this is the desire to delve deeper. This is profound peace and ancient wisdom. Okay, the Whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, giving them stability, strength, and a depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. And this card, when in balance, is the energy of being calm, steady, and also being deeply compassionate. When you're someone who's out of balance, this can be represented as being, in this heavy energy, or slips into like telling the same old story of like, negativity and things of that nature. And when this card comes up to bring balance into a situation, this is a need for you to have regular self-care or prioritizing self-care. Now, the next card that we have here, we do have the Angel's Answer card, and it says choose a new direction. So this is a sign that there may be a need for you to choose a new direction in terms of the way that you may be loving, or the career direction that you may be going in. For some of you, just your overall path, the way that you may be going about it. There's a need for you to choose a new way of going about things, or a new way of seeing things. So there's a need for you to choose a different direction. For some of you, you may be thinking that somebody is just so your soulmate, so your twin flame, so this, so that you may be keeping yourself stuck in a bad situation just out of attachment. So be careful of that. Now, the last thing I want to do, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity now to ask a question that you may have specifically, and we're going to get the answer for it. So if you're watching this right now, take a deep breath, think about the question you may have in mind, and let's see what the answer may be. So for my Aquarius out there, What is the answer to their question? What is the answer to my Aquarius out there who are watching this? What is the answer to their question? Let's see. What is the answer? Okay. Okay, so the answer to that question is no way. So if you ask the question right now, the answer is no way. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading and that you took something from it. If you did, definitely make sure you thumbs this video up. If you would also like a personal, check out the description box. And I will see each and every one of you in the next one. Thank you so much for your support. Bye, guys.